What's going on, YouTube family? Did a lesson last night, or a teaching, or whatever you want to call it. I did it last night on Periscope about why so many people's lives suck, or one of the probably main reasons why so many people's lives suck. One of the reasons why my life sucked at a certain point so bad. And I thought it was important that I shared it with you all too. I mean, I'm on Periscope all the time at JL Ford. I'll put the link down there. It's just easier than YouTube, but I'm here. Just wanted to drop this little nugget of information, and I hope that it's something that you take after this video and you think about for yourself and you digest, and it's something that changes your life for the better. All right. So what I want to put out there to you all is, first of all, you got to think about this. You only wake up with so much willpower in a day. You know, you may be able to uh, get a little bit more throughout the run of a day by doing things that are, good for you. But most of all, you're waking up with a certain amount of willpower. And what willpower is well, for the sake of this conversation, what willpower is your ability to say no to things. And we're always saying no to something. Like, a lot of you right now are on your New Year's diets, like most people are. And what you'll notice is that, and even if you've ever been on a diet, what you'll notice is that you have to say no to a lot of things. You know, as soon as you wake up in the morning, you got to say no to that donut. You got to say no to those pancakes. And I want you to think about it like this. And I've got a bottle of water here. It's so funny how many demonstrations I use a bottle of water for, but I got a bottle of water here. And you got to think about your willpower as a limited resource for the day. So you only have so much of this for one day, right? So this is your ability to say no to things, right? And every time you say no to something, you lose a little bit of willpower. And this is normal. This is completely normal. This is every day. So as soon as I wake up in the morning, I want cereal. I want Lucky Charms. I say no to that, right? I want to listen to a certain type of music instead of listening to a book. I'm saying no to that. So it's a certain amount of willpower throughout the course of a day that you use up to say no to the things that you know probably aren't good for you. And that's including saying no to people when they want something from you. You say yes just to people please. Just think about how much energy that takes out of you to please other people by continuously saying yes to them when you really want to say no. So again, and mothers, you know this is true, and fathers as well. Your kids, they ask you for something, you say no, 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 no. Every time you say no, you're pouring just a little bit more of that willpower out of you. What tends to happen is, and this is why so many people's lives suck, they have that one big thing in their life that takes so much out of them. So literally, they got this one thing that they say no to, and it takes so much out of them. And then they have like this much willpower left for the rest of the whole day. That's it. So what happens by the time the day has passed? You've said no to so many things at your job. You've turned so many things down. You've been able to resist so many temptations. By the end of the day, you literally have no willpower left, right? You got like that much willpower left, or maybe even nothing. You have no willpower left. So what happens when you have no willpower, but there's still a lot of things that you want to say no to? See, this is why all the bad things happen at night. This is why you cheat on your diets at night. This is why you answer those where you at texts in the middle of the night, because you literally have been depleted of your willpower. You have none left by the end of the day. And some of you have no willpower left by the middle of the day. So you're eating yourself, you're to death, you're shopping, you're embracing relationships that you know you shouldn't be in because you've literally run out of willpower. Now, if you get a decent night's sleep, you may get a little bit of that willpower for the next day, right? So you may get a little bit back. I don't want to waste this. Oh, wasted it. Oh, wasted it all over it. Okay. But you get some of the willpower back, right? When you go to sleep. And now it's all over the place. But you get a little bit of willpower back. Now, here's the thing. You got to go through the next day with this much willpower, but you got to deal with the same things that you dealt with yesterday. So now the next day you only have this much willpower. So you run out of that very quickly. So now you're out of willpower in the beginning of the day. And there's a ton of things throughout the day that you just literally can't say no to. Why? Because you don't have the willpower to do it. You literally don't have the willpower to do it at all. Now, why does your life suck? Again, because most of us have something in our lives, right, that sucks all the willpower out of us. It literally, you got that boyfriend that's sending you mixed signals, the girlfriend or the girl in your life who you don't know if she really wants to be with you or not, or whatever, right? The job that you hate. Somebody, when I did this demonstration last time, somebody said, I hate my job so much. Can you imagine how much willpower it takes to sit at a desk or in a cubicle or in an office of a job that you hate for 8 to 10 hours? By the time you come home, you have literally nothing left for your children. You have nothing left for your wife or your girlfriend. You have nothing left for yourself. You have no willpower left. You have nothing left. Right? Nothing. Whatever drugs you take, whatever, anything. This is how addictions happen as well. You have no willpower left because you have that one huge thing in your life that is sucking you dry. When we talk about sucking you dry, this is what we're talking about. We're talking about sucking your willpower dry. So your life literally sucks because you have this one thing in your life that is sucking away all of your willpower. And there was this quote that I love. I don't know if I'm going to say it correctly, but I know the gist of it. And the gist of it is that we are accountable for most of the problems that we have in our life. So when you think about your financial situation, you think about your relationship situation, your emotional state, your mental state, your education, everything, your physical state, you are responsible for it. So most of the problems that you are encountering, most of the problems that are sucking you dry, that are draining you, are things that you are holding on to, but they're literally doing you no good. They're leeches. Do you know we hold on to leeches in our lives? How crazy is that, that we hold on to our own leeches? It's like if you got a leech on your arm and you hold it there so it can suck you dry, right? And we got to talk about, and we'll do this in another video, about why we hold on to these things. And it's because we begin to lie to ourselves. We begin to build up this bias towards keeping that thing in our life because we know that to take it off is going to be painful. Well, you got to deal with the pain. There's no way around it. I can't make a video. I wish I could. How to get rid of things in your life that you know you should get rid of without feeling any pain. It's part of life. It's going to happen. We get into relationships with the risk of it not working out and you being hurt. But the problem is when people get into relationships so long, they put so much energy into it, so much time into it, that when it's dead and they know it's dead, they still won't let it go because they're holding on to a hope and a belief that it's going to work out when they know that it's not, because they have a bias towards this relationship working. Hope y'all understand what I'm saying here. So it's not just about the relationships. It's anything. Your job, a certain person in your life, a friendship, anything. Something in your life that is literally sucking all of this out of you in one shot. And how much do you have left for the rest of the day? Right? Now, real quick, if you have something that is taking this much out of you and that's something that you can't get rid of and it's something that you love, like your kids are going to do this. And that is why you're supposed to have a significant other to refill you. Right? That's what a refill is. So you could be refilled to pour out into the next day. It's all about bringing balance in your life. It's about bringing other things into your life that are selfish, things that do nothing but fill you up. Okay? And we'll talk about that in another video, but I want to keep these under 10 minutes. All right? So I hope this did something for you. Go back and watch it again if you didn't get it. Think about it. What is in your life that is draining you? And then cut it off. All right, that's all I got for y'all. This time, make sure you get my books. They're dreamforward.com. You can also read a little bit of my new book. It's at gofundme.com/IForgiveYouBook. All right. Periscope at JL Ford. Instagram at JL Ford. I will see you all soon. Until next time, everybody. Hotep.